some parting comments on recommendations for developing cases of controversy. Some of these come from the literature, some come from years of trying different things in the classroom. Some of these come from colleagues that have used a variety of different types of cases or controversies in different disciplines. The first and foremost is choose an emerging problem that students may not have contact with once from geographic area. And why is this? Is that students will bring less baggage with them. It'll be easier to engage them with the controversy. It'll require them to do more research, and I think last but not least, it really emulates more of the real life experience of the practitioner, the problem-based learning approach, where a new problem shows up on your desk where you don't have any previous knowledge or limited knowledge of it. My second recommendation is to start small. Consider the scale of your controversy and the objectives that you have with it. You can very easily use informal groups, informal cooperative learning groups, such as just turn to your neighbor, using 2 stakeholders, and do something as short as 20 minutes or 30 minutes, where maybe you would have relatively qualitative information available and not really have much data, so to speak, to have students wade through, or wouldn't require necessarily a lot of outside work. Have it open-ended. Make sure that students know that you're not looking for one right answer. You're looking for the best potential solution. Give clear instructions in terms of what the process is that you're using, why you're using this particular case or controversy, and what the expectations are in terms of what students are going to develop. Tell students specifically what they're accountable for in terms of using material, what's the best information, and how they're going to address the issue. And make sure that the controversy or case connects to previous knowledge, whether it's material that they've read, material that has been presented in class, maybe it's material or data that they collected on their own. But again, this is an important part of starting the controversy or case and ending it, is being able to make those connections. For those of you who are interested in using case studies or learning more about case studies in your own teaching, I would encourage you to visit the National Center for Case Study and Teaching Science. It's a great resource for people looking for existing cases that they may be able to implement in their own classes. But it's also a place where, if you do write a case, it provides an opportunity or venue for you to publish your case, so that hopefully others can use it in their own classrooms. Some good reference materials or resources that I would encourage you to look at if you are interested in doing more with developing cases or controversies. I've posted others on the MOOC site. A few resources I've provided on the MOOC site is an example of the material I've used for developing the Masai Mara controversy, the case study on to be or not to be. That is the question. It's about bovine tuberculosis. And I've also posted the planning sheet in terms of a worksheet of how you can develop your own case study or controversy.